welcome from this glorious, sunny, mellow Swiss morning. It's so beautiful to feel the sunshine on my cheeks as I record this. And I'm so happy that you're here with me and that you're taking these moments to self-soothe and to come back to yourself. So take a moment to get really lovely and comfortable. And if you're sitting, beginning to feel your feet on the ground, really letting your weight settle into the chair. If you're lying down, just letting the surface beneath you carry you. You really don't need to sit perfectly or manage anything right now. Just arrive as you are. And as I sit here with the sun touching my face and my chest and my belly, I really love the thought that that same sun is touching you. The same sky and the same light. So gently beginning to close your eyes down or soften your gaze if that feels better. And taking a nice slow breath in through your nose and a slightly longer breath out through your mouth. And again, a nice, slow, deep breath in through your nose. And then a slightly longer breath as you exhale. And as you continue to inhale and exhale, letting your body receive the message. You can soften a little. You can mellow and melt. Now, bringing your awareness to the area just under your rib cage, your solar plexus. This is often where we're tightening up, without realizing, especially when we're trying to cope and get it right, and when we're trying to be there for everyone else. So gently placing your hand on that area just under your rib cage. If you can, place skin on skin so you really feel the contact, but otherwise just on top of your clothes. And taking a moment to notice what's there today. Is it tight? Buzzing? Numb? Or spacious? And there really is no good or bad here. It's just, feeling into this area and staying curious. We're not here to improve anything. We're here to soothe your system. And I invite you to imagine very gentle sunlight resting on that upper belly area. So not blazing heat, more like the morning sun when it filters through the leaves. That lovely, soft, warm, kind sunshine. And with each inhale, imagine that warmth spreading across your upper belly. And with each exhale, letting your diaphragm soften slightly, as much as you can. Breathing in, imagining that warmth really spreading across your upper belly. Exhaling, allowing your diaphragm to soften. As you continue to inhale, each time allowing that warmth to gently spread more and more. And with each exhale, just seeing how much more you can gently allow your diaphragm to soften and relax. When that muscle begins to soften, your nervous system actually begins to settle, and you can start to come more into that place of rest and digest. So, we're not trying to force calmness here. We're just allowing that warmth to invite it just a little bit, as much as you can in this moment. Yeah, and letting that warmth begin to spread around your ribs, into your back, around your sides. And as you let that warmth spread, your breath might naturally start to deepen. So if it does, you can just, allow it to do its thing. And if it doesn't, that's also absolutely fine. There's no performance needed here. The solar plexus is actually often described as a power center. But the power, it doesn't have to mean pushing. There's a different kind of strength that comes from being soothed, from being regulated, instead of tensing up and pushing through all the time. Now imagining a small golden glow inside of your upper belly. So nothing too dramatic or blazing, just a steady warm glow. You might even imagine the colours of that glow, the textures. And with each inhale, it brightens slightly. And with each exhale, it steadies, calms, and soothes. This is energy that your nervous system can hold. Warmth without intensity. Aliveness without urgency. And really allowing that warmth now to travel down your arms, into your hands. Really feeling the palms of your hands receiving and accepting that warmth. Allowing it to travel down your legs into your feet. Noticing the different sensations as the warmth begins to travel. And letting it come back up towards your heart, into your heart space, nourishing, replenishing your source, and opening your throat and your voice. If your throat has felt constricted lately, let the warmth meet that too. Warmth before effort. Your nervous system responds to safety, and safety can feel surprisingly simple. A warm belly, or just feeling that sense of support by the ground. You can even imagine you're here in the village with me. Birds in the distance. Sun rays dancing on my cheeks. Yeah, nothing in nature rushes its vitality. As I'm sat here, I'm really having that sense that the sun's not straining to shine, it's simply showing up, calm, certain. So really letting your own energy follow that rhythm. Yeah, you're allowed to feel both energized and calm at the same time. You're allowed to build warmth slowly. You're allowed to shine naturally without burning out. There's a certain effortlessness when we allow that warmth to travel. And if you don't still have your hand on your upper belly, perhaps placing it there now, feeling perhaps the physical warmth under your palm. And really noticing what shifted, even if it's something very tiny and subtle. Taking another inhale. And as you breathe out, letting that warmth begin to settle inside you. And that's your source of energy, reliable, renewable, sustainable. And really take a moment to thank yourself for showing up for yourself here. And before we close, I would love to leave you with a few words that seem to be somehow really fitting here. Treasuring. Today, my heart and soul discovered new ways to be my own best lover. For how I meet myself inside defines the impact of my vibes. I have a duty above all to make self-love first port of call. To treat myself with self-respect, both light and shadows to accept. Slow down, dear one. Exhale and listen. You have a fine-tuned nervous system. Respect your boundaries and your needs. You don't get further with more speed. Fresh facets of my heart discovered. New ways to be my own best lover. So letting those words settle in your system. And if you feel moved to, you might gently wish to explore the question, what does being my own best lover look like in everyday practical ways in my life right now? How can I be my own best lover? And when you're ready, gently moving your fingers, wiggling your lovely little toes, rolling your shoulders, opening your eyes, and inwardly really just touching base with that self-soothing sun within you and carrying that into the rest of your day.